All right. Let's see. How does this work? I don't know how to use this. Well, all right, whatever. Hard edge. Oh shit, did I throw that away? Where's that picture? God damn it. Stay. So get my picture. It's a gun. If everything's comes this way. Two fronts. I make it smaller. This down here. maybe here. A little wild with the eyebrows. Should be here. Look scared yet? First was the center. Stuff. Yes. There's some blood coming down here. Here, maybe. All right. Get some reference on the ear. Why am I doing this wrong all the time? Shade. Push this over. And ear. See the hair fall. Oh shit, can't see. This side. Here. And around now. All right. Let's see. This face out. Should be like this. Here. Get this going. Yeah, I wish I had a camera above me. Maybe it should be bent this way. I don't think this is important here. So Okay, this is the fist. She's gripping. Put it with that. And hold down. Like that. This is a shirt, so up here. Let's be open. Oh. It's down. This can all be blacked out. Cross. This down. Pull back, pull back. Is that this is dark. There's this stuff. Let's see. stay there. Let's see. Should be a swell here. Watch. No idea. I don't know. That's going that way. Let's go this way. And darken this out. It's weird. It's over here. Color. And apron. Oh, it's horrible. God damn it. Let's finish her. She's more like inside. And the rest fall down. Where's that gun? Oh shit, I deleted it. Where's that gun? Hell. Thought I had it. Ah, there it is. Let's get the gun done. All right. So comes off the barrel. Be rounded here. Part here. Let's see. Rounded here, here, and this comes in. Rounded. There's a little tip here. Just back. And there's a nodule here. It's weird. There. This comes down, it's rounded. Okay. God, why do I always confuse myself? This comes down just a little bit. Oops, here. It's barrel. This. Right. Oh Lord, this is going to shit. Right. Here it comes down to by here. Just finish this block. And this whole block moves back. And there's a thing here. Right here. And that is the trigger guard. Should be here. If this is the back end handle, it's over, up. I guess. And between these are going to be the barrel bullets. Ah, I get it. Comes in, comes back out. Holding it. Here. This makes sense. And comes up a little bit. This comes down. Oh, the pen. Shit. Pen should be in the middle. Well. Redo. It's the window. That's better. Still not perfect, but so this is a barrel inside. This back. There should be another one here. God. Damn it. Oh, man. I gotta go to this thing. So if that's right, about here. Let's ignore that. This comes up under here. Yep. And the rest of the fingers start to pull out. Ah. God, I can't see it anymore. That looks awful. Oh, that looks bad. I need some reference. Damn it. Oh, shit. Hi, Lemmy. How's it going? I was trying to figure out this what is this app called? Restream. And I don't know like what I did with the other post that I did earlier today, but it's missing. Why is the music so fucking loud? Okay. Thank you. I'm struggling with the hands and the gun. And she looks like a vampire. Oh, shit. Have a good time. Did you get to work on any of your stuff today? Oh, fuck. That's right. This is... I don't know how to make this thing work either, so I'm just struggling. Oh, nice. You have your friends helping you proofread and stuff? Should have pasted something over there. Oh, dope. channels do you hang out on over there? I haven't been on Discord for a while. Yeah, I used to go to Ink Pulp quite a bit, and then Ink Pulp and Blood Force. I don't really know too many other ones. There's like a comic book one too, but I've only been in there a couple times. Yeah, I'm hoping this will be the newer cover. If I could just get the damn hands right, and this hands. I'm probably gonna take some pictures of myself later and use them for reference, but I want to get the general idea down first. And then I'm gonna blow it all out and make it all crazy looking later. Maybe try to paint over it. I'm not sure. I don't know how to paint, so. That's why I said I'm gonna try to paint over it, but probably end up screwing it up. But I'm gonna do some heavy like ink on it, and oh shit! I put it on the smooth paper. Damn it! I was hoping to put it more on the textured paper. Yeah, I fail at hands and a lot of other things. So let me try. I gotta like keep telling myself I want to do like practice sessions and stuff, but I never have time, so I end up just going straight to working on pages. I probably do have time. I just like play around too much and get too impatient and just start jumping into pages. But I think this is the last, I swear, I think this is the last thing. I'm not going to redo any more pages. Unless I'm missing something. But I don't think I am. So that's kind of exciting. Shadow. Oh, dope. Adventurers Guild. That's cool. I don't really know how to find channels on Discord. Unless I see somebody post it one somewhere, and then I'll jump on. Oh, I'm on Omer's channel too. But I don't know if anybody's in there. promised I'd never do chains again for a while, but Scene actually has chains, so I gotta use it, I guess. I just hated inking all the chains that I had on one of the pages. This way. Oh yeah? Hey dude, what's up, Monty? I don't know if it's dedication. I was actually trying to figure out Restream. Hey. I lost the other one that I did earlier, so I was trying to figure out how to publish it, but it's just sitting there. Oh god, that's gonna suck. I don't know if I want to be a chain expert. It's fine, but just kind of, it does suck when you're just drawing blocks and trying to make them like feel like they're alive versus like, you know how they have kinks and stuff once in a while, instead of just making a Photoshop brush and going. I'm just complaining. It's really not that bad. I'm also going to be a intestine expert by the end of this, I guess. Trying to figure out how intestines move and crap. And fat cells. Take care, Monty. See you next time. See you on one of the channels. Oh, crap. Is everybody pronouncing your name correctly, Lame? Is it Lame? L-M-A-E. I've never seen that spelled out. Okay. There. Some order. Okay. It's kinked over. Bink. Damn. Go for like another 30 minutes, maybe. Try and get my sleep back on schedule. Yeah, that's okay. Another one here. Oh, I should probably add a hook. What am I doing? Should be more sideways. I want to put some pigs in it over here too. Here. This looks like they're looking up there. It's not supposed to be. looks bad. It's a vampire. That's because of teeth. Don't worry about the teeth, huh? This can be over her as well. Face reading videos? I'm not sure what that is. Face reading. Okay, I'd say no. Can you tell me what it is? Girl in the back. Let's get her done. Face read. Oh, you mean like to tell like somebody's mood or if they're lying and stuff like that? I gotta look up what the hell does Marilyn Monroe's hair look like? Aha. That one's better. No, I've never seen that. It's interesting. The personality by their face. I mean, I think I can tell some of my coworkers' personalities by their faces. If you know what I mean. Some people are not pleasant. What the hell? It's like a big ass wave right here. Yeah, I feel like you could tell, like, with some people. I don't think I've ever been really wrong about kind of thinking about somebody in a certain way. Usually, they are that way. I like I don't know if you were on earlier, but I was telling Monty that when I worked on the first comic book in 2007, and we got published, and all my faces were just like stale, just looking, no mouth open, and I had a lot of people like critique me for like some of the guys I really looked up to, and they were saying like, you know, make sure that whenever there's dialogue or you know they're talking, that their mouth is actually open in the panel. But I was going for all that hardcore image look, so nobody's mouth was open or anything. And so this time I made it a big deal to make sure that I was paying more attention to the facial expressions, like the eyebrows raising, looking scared. I don't know what his is. She's like cautious. I don't know. Cautious, determined. Yeah, I bought a mirror and was like looking at my face half the time in some of the panels that I was working on to get the face and the lips right if I was like saying the word. Well, I'm hoping I improved. Well, thank you. I wish I could improve with other things like hands and proportion more better. I have a really bad problem with the necks being extra long. I put it away already. I would show you, but I screwed up on some pages or screwed up on a page last night and had to rebuild the page. Just glued another sheet of paper on top of it. Light boxed it. So that was fun. But I've lost a lot of the traits that I used to know. Like, I used to love doing detail in the hair and stuff. Now I don't know how it works anymore. It's like I learned certain things and I forget certain things. I don't know, it's weird. Or maybe it's my brain telling me not to do it. I like her nose. It's really pretty. Marilyn has a nice face. Try to round this out more. Let me actually see if I can pull a page out. Show you. So this is the book that we did a long time ago. This is my high school friend, his creation. And I did the backup story for him. But inside you can see like all my stuff, like this page. Very straightforward face. like simple. But even these pages, see, they're talking here. Wait, let me get the, let's see if this camera's right. To see how they're talking, and I didn't really anticipate how the panels and the dialogue would come in. And so they're just there. Yeah. No backgrounds, really. And lines are like really choppy and nasty looking. I don't know. Yeah, some really bad, ugly pages. I had fun. That was a kind of a really cool story too to be working on. We were starting to work on a second volume. But I don't know what happened to that. It just fell apart. Where'd that picture go? Oh, it's over here. That was a wild period of time. Yeah, I mean, I think it was good for a good first comic, first experience being published. I don't remember what, I think I just stopped really after. Well, I went to the game industry instead for a while. No more comics. Until now. Now I'm kind of like relearning everything, but doing it all on my own, so I have to learn everything. Yeah, it wasn't fun, to tell you that much. I actually quit drawing because of gaming for like 10 years. Completely burned out. And I still have some of the old habits from it, like just rushing to get things out of the way instead of really thinking about how things are working. So I'm trying to take more time, a little bit more time, slow down. Yeah, it was always crunch time, always crunch time. It was always last minute. I was like the concept storyboard artist for the marketing side. A lot of times for the marketing side. And I would have to do like hundreds of sketches a night just to get like a pose or kind of like a concept for something, so that they could present to the boards or whoever they're presenting to. And then if it did get approved, then we could move it into like a studio phase where we would send it to the 3D artist to begin to develop into the key art and stuff like that. But it's really loose stuff. It was nothing like highly polished like you see nowadays. It was just kind of like this. As long as the general idea was down. And then the storyboards would just be like sequences for the commercials and stuff. Sometimes the actual game intro animations and stuff too, which is kind of fun. But I wasn't like a really good storyboard artist as well. Well, I didn't know all the in-betweens or tweens and stuff. Yeah, they were loose as hell. And I was more excited to be like working on just the big properties and stuff. It was fun, I guess. I wouldn't do it again. But I think when you're in that kind of atmosphere and you're on go quite a bit to produce all the time, really fast, it doesn't give you much like want, I guess you'd say, to like go home and draw, or desire to go home and draw, or go home and do anything, you know. And it wasn't like a lot of like backgrounds and stuff. It was more of like just the character. So I never really learned how to do the backgrounds. I could get away with saying, this is going to be the, I don't know, the temple or whatever, and just draw some like fake trees and shit. Or do like a Photoshop stamp and build some trees. But it was cool. I think I have it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess like even now, this isn't draining as much as I would say, because I can pace myself on this kind of stuff. I don't have to do 100 of these tonight. If you kind of like know what I mean. I have a couple of I think maybe some of the pages below my bed or stuff, but I should break them out sometime. Yeah, were some of the concept sketches. You can see how bad they were. Actually, they're probably better than this, because I was like really, I think it was a lot better for a while. I think it was good, but not the level I want to be working back then. I don't think you'll me personally, I don't think I'll ever get to the level I want to be. You know, and I don't know what that level is. I just want to be better all the time. But does it ever actually come? Who knows? Yeah, I will tell you straight up. I would sit there at my desk and cry. I wouldn't sleep for days to meet a deadline, and paid tremendously well. But I don't know if it's worth it. I don't think it's worth dropping out and quitting. You know, making yourself drop out and quit because you don't want to do it anymore. It's not a pleasant experience. And I've seen that from a lot of guys. Some guys have it really nice that I ran into, and I was like jealous. I guess it's the studios you work for and the people, right? I think out of all of it too, I got two good, really cool memorabilia things that I like still hold on to. So if I ever get really desperate, I can sell it. By then, nobody would know what the hell it was, what game it was anyway. So you'd be like, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I tried to give it to my kid, but he didn't give a shit. I mean, I think those type of things like only mean something to yourself, you know. But it's still cool. What type of who's your like artist that you look up to for your inspiration? Or what artists? I gotta take some pictures tomorrow with this. something's wrong. Is it the colors? So it should be like she's looking over the side. And she's leaning into this one. Collar. I think it's the size of the waist here. Let me look that up. Ivan. Hold on. I'm not familiar with that. Ivan. Let me look that up. Ivan Bella. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is like old school. That's tight. Damn, 1876. This shit looks modern. I'm looking at the Ivan guy. Damn, this shit's nice. Really cool. And Kishimoto. Oh, Naruto? Is it Naruto? Oh yeah, that's tight. I never got into Naruto. I'm much older probably than you are. I think Naruto's more a little bit after my time. I don't even remember it in Japan. I think the last books when I was in Japan that I was really into was what was it? Like they still had Appleseed. What else? Maybe you would know. Bastard. I was into that. Of course, Dragon Ball was around. I can't really think of much. I was just reading everything that was coming out. Blade of the Immortal. That was fantastic. Got away from manga just because I moved back to the States and then got back into the American books. And then got into, of course, back into X-Men and shit. Yeah. Bastard's wild. I know of Slayers, and I don't remember if that was out when I was out around. There was another book I think that same artist was on that did like a, I want to say it was a Western or some shit. Maybe the same style. There's like a guy that has the same style. I know Slayers though. I've seen it. Uh-huh. Yeah. I do remember this. So it was around when I was out. Yeah. I never really got into that one. Do you know there's a book called Idia? I don't remember the artist name through my life. I like Idia. He did Idia, he did Zayron. I think that might have been really big. Video Girl, he did that. the hell is his name? Oh shit. Sayran. Oh wow. Our video girl. What's his name? But he did these really cute, they're super cute. What's that? I'm gonna try to type it here. I can't say it. Can't pronounce its name to save my life. He's got a really cool style I like too. I was really into his books. Video girl. Oh, Shadow Lady. That was tight. What else? There's so many freaking books out. I don't know what happened to all my manga. I like lost them all along the way. I only kept Blade of the Immortal. I love Blade of the Immortal because of the you can see that his style like really grew quite a bit in the book. And the kill scenes were always like these gorgeous double page spreads, like a super action. I'm gonna start doing that in this book, like gorgeous double page spreads for a kill scene. Yeah, it's really cool style. I think the video girl was his first work, but like Shadow Lady, like he was trying to do like a Japanese type of Batman. There's another one that got really big too. I think it's called Idia, and there's a couple movies for that. Cool stuff. I'm gonna go back to Japan next year, and back to where my family is in Okinawa. And yeah, I think you knew that. Foster, right? I'm only gonna take a couple weeks there. I was thinking about taking like a little bit longer, but I don't know yet. So wait, were you little on Okinawa? Is that why you said you weren't like really experienced that too much? Wait, you said Foster. Wait, Foster, or what was the other one that's far as hell away? I can't think now. Kinzer. Yeah, that's right. I remember you saying that. Camp Kinzer. There was when I was there was a there was like one street. Yeah, 6, okay. So you must have been in the towers there, like lived in the little towers that were over there. If you remember it all, you can see the ocean, like when you're driving down the road. And there was like an abandoned boat that I guess it had, when I was there at least, it had hit the shore. And they left it there. It was kind of like sitting on its side to like tilt it. But probably by the time you got there, it's probably like decayed and gone. But I used to love showing up there and seeing that thing. There was guess a club or something. I forgot what it was, but my mom would go there to go play slot machines. And is that what they call it? Shipwreck Park? So you do know it? That's wild. I thought it was gone by now. Was it still like tilted on the side a little bit? I never got to go out to it. It was always the tide was up. I didn't know you could go out to it. But I think it was across the street from a Burger King. Oh shit, that's funny. Outside of the gate from Kinzer, there's my first wife's family has a English school out that gate. That's cool. That's really cool that you've been there. You probably have some cool pictures from like being little out by the ocean on like White Beach or something. Shipwreck Park. That's so cool. I don't think I can get on any bases this time anymore. Not that I need to anyway. I can't forget the fucking hair. Now it's pulled back. I think it's okay. Oh yeah. So my dad was in the Army at Torrey Beach, stationed at Torrey Beach. And at the time, Torrey didn't have housing for military. It was like barracks. They were like barracks, and then USO and a swimming pool. And so, like everybody that was on the Army and that had a family, we lived like right across the street from Torrey, and in this like really high, big apartment building, and all the families lived in this building. So it was like a full block of just kids. They just ran up and down the stairs all day. There wasn't really shit to do then. I used to run over to every morning or during the summer when I was little. I'd run over to the USO over there at Torrey. Because every day they were playing kung fu movies with like the really bad vocals, really bad. What do you call that? God, what do you call that? Voiceovers. And the only reason I'd run there every day was like they had this like tea station set up where you could go make your own tea, and they had a whole bunch of sugar cubes out. So I'd sit there and eat all the sugar cubes and make a little tea and watch kung fu movies. That was stupid. They would go, "What? Dot. You didn't hurt me." That was kind of fun. Yeah, it does. It was cool. My mom's family is from Naha. If you're familiar with Naha, it's not too far from Kinzer. Torrey Beach. I didn't know that there was a beach there now. They must have done a lot of. Well, there was always a beach there, but it wasn't like nice. We always went to White Beach. I don't even know the hell it was. And Iwakuni? Not Iwakuni. Something like that. Oh boy. Gotta figure out what I'm into. I think I might add a pig here. Pig here. Split open, of course. Oh yeah. Now go. I worked in Nago at a casino in the Ramada or Radisson Hotel. When I was like 16 or 17, I don't remember. They hired me because I couldn't speak Japanese. And that's what they wanted. That way I didn't know what the hell they were talking about. Yeah, yep. I know Expo Park. I'm not as familiar with the Pineapple Factory. I know like the pineapple one in Hawaii. I know Expo Park. Is that where the Peace Memorial is, a big white building? Pineapple Factory. Not familiar with that. Did you ever go to the, I don't know, did they still do this or not? It was pretty famous at the time. The snake fight, the habu versus the mongoose. Used to be pretty popular. And they'd open those cages and like they'd make them fight each other. I wonder if they got rid of that because of the animal cruelty or whatever. Yep, the aquarium's dope. The big ass glass. Back when I was there, there used to be another type of aquarium. Well, not really an aquarium, but it was like I don't really remember what it was inside it. But it's really weird. It was by Nago. And I think it's by the aquarium. It's like a sea platform, like a oil platform. And they put like a little racing circuit on top, like a little go-kart thing. I never saw the Habu. Yeah, I kind of figured they might get rid of it. It was kind of messed up anyway, making them fight. Usually the Habu would get his ass torn up. His head like gashed with blood. So that wasn't too cool. But they would have around the like the sake making place. They had those little tours that you go on. Even as a kid, you could do this, and they had the Habu semen. It was like a aphrodisiac. It was like a powder, and you had to take it as a like a little tiny spoon. Mickey Mongoose. What? Mickey Mongoose? That's funny. Friends with a Habu, huh? You would think that they wouldn't make kids want to be friendly with a Habu. Especially since they're like super dangerous. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I hate doing these chains later on. This is gonna suck later on. I gotta get my other drawing. Gotta figure out the pick. Where's the pigs? Pig. I don't know. Did you see the? Yeah, like they're like coiled up inside. Should be one of these. Ah, found it. Hide the pigs. Yeah. I think most of it's actually hidden. It's like the general shapes. What was your dad again? Was it? I keep thinking like, if it's Kinzer, it's Marines, right? You said Navy. Because Air Force would be Kadena. Where else have you gone to beyond Okinawa? Yeah, American. That's what I thought. Did you get to go to Hawaii? To what the hell is that place? Damn, I forgot the name of it. So you went to Camp Lejeune probably, or Cherry Point. Oh, really? Only there? Yeah, I guess I only went there too as a kid. Well, Panama and all over the States. Which was fun. Kind of fun. Yeah. You would have been on the other side of the island, like not on the Waikiki side, which is a better side of the island. I used to drive over to the marine side of Hawaii. Go hang out with my friends, go spearfishing over there. A lot of fun. I can't remember the name of that damn base now. I gotta find my reference back where I found the pigs hanging. I don't remember what the head looks like a long shape, and the ears go up, something like that. All right, I'm gonna call it done for tonight. I guess. Still gotta put clothes on him. And maybe figure out something over here. I don't know if they rebuilt it completely yet. But yeah, I never saw the castle ever. It was never built when I was around, so it's gonna be like the old days for me if it's not there. The only thing that was there was the gates. You know, when you walk in. That was something that like my grandfather helped build after the war. That was really cool. My little lineage in Okinawan history. But okay, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for hanging out. And I will see you on one of the streams one day. Take care.